Software design levels and taxonomy of architectural styles. Software design levels refer to the different levels of abstraction in the process of designing software systems. Here are the three main levels of software design. High-level design. This is the initial stage of software design that focuses on the overall architecture of the system. High-level design defines the basic structure of the system and the main components that make up the software. At this level, designers use flowcharts, diagrams, and other tools to map out the different components and their interactions. The goal is to create a blueprint of the system that outlines its main functionality. Detailed design. Once the high-level design is complete, the focus shifts to the detailed design. This involves breaking down the system into smaller, more specific components. Designers create detailed specifications for each component, including its input and output, interface details, algorithms, and data structures. This level of design is critical for ensuring that the software is both functional and efficient. Implementation design. This is the final stage of software design, where the software is actually built. Implementation design involves writing the code for the software components and integrating them into a complete system. This level of design requires an understanding of programming languages, software development tools, and other technical skills. It's important to note that these design levels are not always separate and distinct stages in the software development process. In practice, they often overlap and are revisited throughout the development cycle as the design evolves and changes. Architectural styles are design patterns that provide a common vocabulary and set of rules for designing software systems. There are several taxonomies of architectural styles, but one common classification is based on the way components and responsibilities are distributed within the system. Here are the four main architectural styles in this taxonomy. Monolithic architecture. In this style, the entire software system is developed as a single, tightly coupled unit. All the components of the system are developed and deployed as a single unit, making it easier to develop and deploy. However, this architecture can be difficult to maintain, update, and scale as the system grows. Client-server architecture. In this style, the system is divided into two main components, a client that provides the user interface and a server that handles the back-end processing. This architecture enables a clear separation of concerns between the client and server, making it easier to maintain and scale the system. Service-oriented architecture. SOA. This style is similar to client-server architecture, but with a more granular distribution of responsibilities. The system is divided into smaller, modular components called services that can be distributed across multiple servers. Each service provides a well-defined interface for communication with other services, making it easier to develop and deploy complex systems. Microservices architecture. This style is an evolution of the SOA style, where each service is further divided into smaller, independent microservices. Each microservice is designed to perform a single function, and can be developed, deployed, and scaled independently. This architecture provides a high degree of flexibility, scalability, and resilience, but also requires significant effort in terms of coordination and integration between the different microservices. These four architectural styles represent different levels of abstraction and complexity, and each has its own strengths and weaknesses. Choosing the right architectural style for a software system depends on factors such as the system requirements, development team expertise, and the long-term goals of the system.